Live from Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Erick Fedde. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Jake Fraley, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next pitch is outside. And that one clips the corner. And strike two. 2
balls, 2 strikes.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of slice that one into center.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the second game of the series. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Elly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Throw to second, save.
So here's a fun note on Elly. He became the youngest player in high A ball to homer from both sides of the plate in the same game, and it gets better. He did it again 2 games later. Those are the type of games that tend to get you promoted in the minors.
That just misses, and that's ball 2. And that is out of play. Fraley, the runner at second with 1 away. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, Tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Man at second. And there's a ball.
Count.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Whips it to first. And there's 2 down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. At the bottom of the lineup, a guy trying to turn things around. Rhys Hines.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. One at bat where you hit the ball hard. Maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder that gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
Tyler Stevenson stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And the pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in St. Louis, on the hill here today, Rhett Lowder having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Michael Ciani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Lowder, a 6'2" righty, 22 years old, a former first-round pick in 2023. That one is absolutely belted back there. Forget it. His second of the year, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering upstairs.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
This one in the air. Encarnacion Strand. And there's one away. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Down to the 8th spot, a guy that's trying to get back on track at the plate, Jordan Walker.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Wilson Contreras in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Out to short. De La Cruz throws across the diamond, and Contreras is retired.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 outs, base is empty. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Well struck, right field. Hines going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and the batter now, TJ Friedl. Fedde back to work. Just
inside,
missed. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like? There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Christopher Morel, the next to hit for the Reds. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Friedl rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 1-1.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So up next, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun.
Pitch misses outside. 1-1. Swings through that one. Morel gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 0-1. Man at first, 1 away. Foul ball there. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll get down for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. That
Ball
misses
one.
the zone, and it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a big swing and a miss.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. That one finds the zone. 0-1. That one fouled off. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1-1 now. And a foul ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Another 1-2. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now it's Ivan Herrera. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
And now the DH, Jordan Walker.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And the 0-2.
1 ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Tied up here in the early going. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch misses there. Now 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Now the left fielder looking for his first big league hit right here. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
In the air, right field. Brings it in, and that is the inning. So they strand a pair. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. All tied 1-1. On to the 3rd inning, and now it's going to be Matt McLean. On its way to the corner, and that drops foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The next pitch misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that's in the dirt.
Count.
McLean checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next pitch is outside.
The Reds signed Elly in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Elly's entire career. You know, the Reds were lucky they even noticed De La Cruz. They sent a scout to the Dominican Republic to watch a different player, but Ellie was playing in the same program. The Reds liked what they saw and offered him a deal the very next day.
1 out, bases empty. And that one hammered back there. And that ball is out of here. A shot to the opposite field. His 9th homer of the year. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. There's the strike.
Ball, that's inside.
To the right side, Gorman. Yeah, there's 2 away. Two down, bases empty. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. Doubled in his first AB. Just missed.
That's the ball.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Two outs. Outside low, ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Check swing, called strike. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in St. Louis as we go to the last of the 3rd. Now up for St. Louis, Michael Ciani.
This fielder, Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. He's 0 for 1. This to third. Fired to second. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. That one missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Line drive. Fair ball.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So 2 down. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman. Flied to right his first time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So now it's Nolan Arenado, 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the 3rd. And that drops in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Burrell, 25 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Swing and a foul out of play.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses. 2-2. And that one missing low. Grounded to Gorman. Throws to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Now Christian Encarnacion Strand. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That's a little bit low. On the ground, right side, Gorman. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Two outs, base is empty. Spencer Steer now at the plate. That misses,
Ball one.
and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Ground ball up the middle. Win. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Reds go down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball one. He was late there, strike one.
You know, these Cards doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very...
Swung on, belted. Friedel makes his way towards it. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now, Ivan Herrera.
That's a ball.
Ball one low.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Late with the swing there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the grab, one down. Now it's the DH, Jordan Walker. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball one there. Burleson over at second, one down. And another ball.
Ball 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The other way, and it goes just foul. And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1 out, and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Here's the left fielder.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. 0-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Here's the throw. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So they get 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Counterfeit, I counted your fits, led you astray in the worst way. Legit, them hammer days, and we buck down. This is Bucktown. Come on, pimp.
Fedde back to work. And that's down and away.
Well, these Reds finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
2-0. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. There's a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kyle Leahy up and throwing. King also throwing. 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one the other way, and that's just foul.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and that's a perfect example right there. Could have been a big swing in this game if it stayed fair.
And that's off the inside edge. Going to count 1 and 2. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Erick Fedde departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Kyle Leahy gets the call from the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
First and second, no outs. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McLain. bunting, but that's a foul ball. First and second here, no outs. And a sac bunt here. Arenado. There's one.
You're out.
But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Now batting, shortstop Erick Fedde.
And now here is Elly De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. That clips the zone. Strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Runners at the corners, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is downstairs. And that's outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
2 on, 1 out. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Big RBI for him right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson, 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. McLean, the lead runner out at second. De La Cruz at first. 1 gone. And that's
Count is
outside.
3-2.
Full count now. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. On the move, heading back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third. The relay, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here at Busch Stadium, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Michael Ciani. And the pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
No outs, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Runner on the move. Fought off foul. Nobody out, runner at first. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Goes down looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Moved to second, and he's back in there. And that's in for a strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Runner at second here, 1 gone. on the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Here's Nolan Gorman, 1 for 2.
Ball 1, no strike.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance. That's ball 1. Runner edges away at second. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Tony Santillan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Rogers also getting ready. Man on second, 2 down. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Oh, that got him as well. The 3rd batter he's hit with a pitch. Here's Nolan Arenado.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That's in for a strike.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Whoa, that's down.
Ground ball right side. It's in and out of his glove, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 5. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, John King.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So digging in, TJ Friedl. Ball 1, no strikes. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez getting loose out there. And that's in for a strike. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Stays alive. Soft contact in the air, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So now the DH spot, Christopher Morel. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one fouled off. Morel leads off first with one away. And ball one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. And that is gone. A two-run shot. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 5-2. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
So one out, nobody on. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swing and a miss.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Missed with a changeup. Now 1-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Reese Hines. He is struck out and he is walked. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's 5-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tony Santillan.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. Not close with that one. Ball one.
You know, these Cardinals really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That one's in there, and it's 2-1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
That one lifted to left. Fraley should have it. Brings it in. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. In the air, out towards left center, and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Jordan Walker, Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Two outs. Strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. So they make short work of him there. We're through 6 full. It's the Reds 5 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, JoJo Romero.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Romero, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. On the ground, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first, and here is Matt McLean. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
In the air, right field. Fair ball. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out.
Now batting, shortstop, Erick Fedde.
Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again? Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That one ripped, but foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Pitch misses there. 1-2 the count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Now he launches a throw over his head.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
No outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. JoJo Romero done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Ryan Fernandez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl, 1 for 3. There's a strike.
Nope, outside.
1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one is lifted in the air. Burleson makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
And now, Christopher Morel. Swing and a ball popped up. Contreras squeezes it, and that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Reds 7 and the Cardinals 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Taylor Rogers.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Number 60 in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Scott Barlow up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a ground ball. De La Cruz. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael Ciani.
Now batting Michael Ciani. He's already homered here in this one. Trying to bunt his way on. Grabs it barehanded. Fires to first. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Ciani leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball. Next offering is down low. The shortstop takes the ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him him looking. That was pretty nasty.
That's just a nasty pitch right there, and I'm not surprised at all that he got the strikeout looking. You know, at the plate, looks like it's a fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over and brings it back to clip the outside corner. You just got to tip your cap sometimes, but overall, that's just a nasty pitch.
And that's a fair ball. Rudder puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. First and second, 2 outs. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Gorman. Sweeper connects with the outside part of the plate for a strike. Base hit, left center field. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 7-3. Here's Nolan Arenado. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Squirts away a little bit. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two on, 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first, and they get Arenado for the out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Matthew Liberatore.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Right through there for a strike. And that one misses up and in. And the count is 1-1. Right side. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there. And the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
And that's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Michael McGreevy, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Off the mark there, and the count 1-2. And there's the
That's
ball.
ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one way inside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's ball 4.
No, that's in. Ball 4.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Reese Hines. There's the strike up high. 0-1. Steer, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Comes up empty.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Fraley stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Step off throw to first. And he dives back in safely. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds leave 1, but they still lead it 7-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Scott Barlow.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now up for St. Louis, Alec. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that skips in the dirt. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Burleson checks his swing, appeal to third, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Smoked on the ground to second. On to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Next to hit, Ivan Herrera. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that drops in for a strike. The Reds leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is downstairs. That one to first. Encarnacion Strand takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Here's the Cardinal DH, Jordan Walker. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one is hammered right field. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Michael McGreevy.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. That one almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
That one finds the corner, and the count even 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field, and the leadoff man aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
At the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That one hit to right. Burleson moving under it. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now back, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. 0 for 4. 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Runner on the go. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
2 on, 1 out. And now TJ Friedel. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Foul ball there.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Reds 7 and the Cardinals 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Sam Moll.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's the left fielder.
For the Cardinals, left fielder,
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The other way. And a base hit right there.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder, Michael Ciani.
So a man at first. Michael Ciani next up for the Cardinals.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That one outside.
That's a ball.
Ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. In the air, left field. Fraley should have it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Towards first, and that's a foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
2-2 to count.
Pitch is in the dirt, and now it's 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Double play ball to second. Glove flip for one. The double play ends it right here.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just out to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. While classic taking my coat from me. I blast a dope is she on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest. Overseas, I be OD.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman.